Ladies and gentlemen, from the Angelo State University Small Business Development Center, Communications Administrator James Ryan Hendrick. Good afternoon, Rams. Good afternoon, my fellow Americans. I want to talk to you about some things. Mark Twain says this. He says, respect your superiors if you have any. And he says, the saddest thing besides a young pessimist is an older optimist. Folks, I'm sad to say that's what's going on. Now, I believe that Generation X is a lot less cynical and pessimist than the dang media is saying they are. To that extent, I'd like to talk to you about what's going on. Well, I'm assessing what's going on in Washington by being in contact with people there. I have been told by Erskine Bowles, by email, that it is going to take yet another month to set up the curriculum and funding for it. And why? It's clear. Because of Tom Foley and Ted Kennedy. Particularly Tom Foley. The legislation for extra funding is bottlenecked in the House. I am utterly disgusted. I will not make any further announcements about what's going on in Campaign 94, other than to say what I have to say here. The Clinton administration is getting along okay to some extent when it comes to small business. But it's only average, if not less than average. Any further questions?
Yes, sir. Kathleen Bingham, Angelo Press. My question is, there's been rumors around West and Central Texas. You're considering a campaign for the presidency. Is that true?
Those rumors are untrue. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to qualify it. I will not seek, and I will not accept nomination of any party for the presidency. There's probably some people across Texas that like to see me run. My responsibility, after responsibility to the nation, is a responsibility to my company and to my family and to my God. We're losing respect and optimism in Washington, D.C. I grew up in an age back in the 40s and 50s where you could read Tom Sawyer and old Huck Finn and picture yourself adventuring with them. Those books meant a lot to me. So to that end, hoping you guys can try to understand. I may be a conservative Democrat, but this election year I am also a pragmatist. Any other questions? We noticed, sir, that your oldest son is there with another gentleman. I noticed that Mrs. Hendrick is conspicuously absent. Can you tell us why? Mrs. Hendrick is back in our nation's capital, gathering around family. Now in 3 days, I will be flying to Baton Rouge to get some things ready for a double high society wedding. Now look, I didn't come here to talk about my family life. I came here to talk about what we can do for small businesses, and this is my recommendation. I think that the local small business development centers should join with state resources to pick up the slack where the federal government is too afraid or too ashamed to pick up. Thank you.